Hi guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched called Office Christmas Party. So I didn't, well actually before I get into anything, I did watch the unrated version, so this review will be of strictly the unrated version, which is 5 minutes longer I believe. Anyways, so I don't think I actually saw this whole trailer. I mean, I saw parts of it, but I really try to avoid trailers nowadays just because they give away so much of the movie, and I feel like it's a disadvantage to watch the trailer than to just go into them fresh more often than not now. Not always, but... So I had seen bits and pieces of it, and if you guys saw my unboxing video, I mentioned that I would have thought Jason Bateman's character would be the brother instead of TJ Miller. So what happens is they're running this server business, and the dad dies, and Jennifer Aniston's character takes over the company, but her brother, played by TJ Miller, he gets one of the branches. It's a multi-branch company, and Jason Bateman's like one of his managers or something like that. So I just would have imagined it would be Jason Bateman, not TJ Miller, but Jason Bateman kind of just turns into the main character, I thought anyways. Kind of the best character in the movie too. And Jennifer Aniston, I thought she would be in it less. She wasn't in it a ton, but she was in a little more than I thought, more towards the end of the movie. So basically she tells them they're gonna shut down the branch because they're, well, profitable and increasing profit, not increasing enough profit. And they seem like she just kind of comes in and just says, oh, you guys need to increase by 13%. And they're like, 13, like it's out of the blue. And she's like, oh, and you have 2 days to do it. It's like, and they're at 6%. So there's this guy who's looking to rent or buy a bunch of servers or something. And it's like a $13 million contract. So like, all we have to do is land this contract and I'll save everybody's jobs, because she's going to lay off 40% of their employees and then eventually just shut down the branch. So TJ Miller, you know, he's kind of an idiot, but he's got a heart of gold. You know, he's like, well, we're going to save this place. We're going to save everybody's jobs. And so they decide to throw this party to win over the client. And it's a Christmas party as well. Now, I felt in a lot of ways they tried to make this movie like a lot of those kind of over-the-top party movies like 21 and Over, or Project X, or even maybe Grandma's Boy, that party they had. And they really tried, and they did succeed in making this kind of wild, over-the-top, ridiculously would never happen in a million years party that probably cost $14 million. I mean, they had like this giant tree-shaped thing of Budweisers and Bud Lights, and I was like, well, that's kind of cool, you know, you just grab a beer, but I'm like, but they're warm. Like, and they had kegs and a bar, and why you didn't even need that thing, you know? I guess maybe it was just more for looks. And I mean, they have bartenders and caterers, tons of food, all kinds of decorations, and you know, it just is ridiculously over the top. And I guess maybe if they had got that $14 million contract out of it, it would be worth it, maybe, I don't know. So all kinds of craziness ensues. There's one guy who tells everybody he has a girlfriend, and they all know he doesn't. So then he hires a prostitute to play his girlfriend. And I don't know, just kind of crazy stuff like that. The real issue, though, is none of these crazy over-the-top things that happen are all that funny. Like, I'm not going to say I never laughed at all, but I was just kind of like, you know, 2 or 3 times. I never really found anything to be very funny. Like, I didn't see it. And maybe it's just me. I don't feel like a lot of movies in the recent years have been very funny. I feel like comedies have really gone downhill, and they confuse crudeness for humor. And I'm not saying crudeness isn't funny. I mean, I like the toilet humor as much as anybody else, but you can't just do something crude and then it's funny. It has to have some sort of joke involved. There has to be some sort of humor element to it. And I just feel like this movie is lacking in the humor completely. And if that wasn't a big enough complaint, I also don't care for the way this movie ended. You know, I felt like they tried too hard at the end to wrap everything up into this nice shiny Christmas bow of happiness. And I felt like it should have ended worse instead of, you know, them just trying to resolve everything. And everyone, of course, has the fairy tale ending. And, you know, I found that to be very unsatisfying when the movie ended, just that. And when you think the movie's going to be over, they just keep going further and further to make it sure that every single person who is in this movie has a happy ending. Everybody. Even, I mean, I can't stress enough, every single person has to have a happy ending. And it just kind of makes me want to throw up a little bit, I guess. Anyways, so I didn't enjoy this one. I mean, the story was okay. It was nothing amazing. Kind of cliche, you know, the sisters, the hard ass, the brothers, the screw up, and, you know, she's all business and he's all party, and, you know, just nothing interesting there. And a complete lack of anything funny in this movie. I don't know. Did people tell me they like this? I can't remember specifically anybody commenting to me on what they thought of this one. So, I mean, if you guys liked it, that's cool. I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but so for score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. It's just below average in every single way. And nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing really at all to be excited about in this one. Jason Bateman's looking older. I guess for some of us that's a good thing. You know, he's been pretty timeless and looks like he's getting some years on him now. Anyways, I don't know that that's something to be excited about, but thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. If you did watch this, what do you guys think of it? If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Help support the channel, helps the video get seen by more people. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out the suggested videos. I'll see you guys next time.